let's be honest about Fear the fucking Dead. Shit the fucking dead. Alrighty then, what's up guys? It's Over Is Gamer, welcome back. And we got Walker Dead with us. We back with us again.
What's up everybody? What's up?
And as you bros know it, The Walking Dead Thursdays, so not on Thursday unfortunately, but hey, we still coming back with you guys. A promise is a promise. We're doing this stream regardless. Because we got to give our review on this episode, this finale, supposedly. No, it is the finale, but you know how it is. On this, on Fear the Shit the Dead, whatever the hell you like to call it. Because at this point, that's what it is. So. Yeah, so definitely show some love to Walker Dead here. Link will be in the description for his YouTube channel, so definitely do check him out, show him some love.
Well, I'm reading this right here, and guess what it says?
What does it say?
Ian Goldberg, one of the Fear's current showrunners, has confirmed that Season 7 will not be the final season of Fear the Walking Dead. They are going to keep going until AMC pulls the plug, which they do not plan on doing at the moment. And it says it right fucking here.
Yeah, send me the damn screenshot. You fucking dweebs. You goddamn dweebs. Man, fuck you, dweebs. Oh my god. You guys,
I'm mind blown.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Super Batman bitches, he's done with Fear. I'm telling you right now. You just lost another viewer, you freaking idiots. Because right there, you didn't get new showrunners. So right there, that's already an issue. You fucking idiots are still here. And unfortunately, it looks like you're gonna be here for who knows, God knows how long. You keep dreaming, okay? I would keep dreaming that you can keep dreaming of season 8 all you motherfucking want, but I don't think you're gonna get to season 8. I'm telling you this right now. I don't see it. I really don't. Not with how the numbers are looking. I think what's gonna happen is AMC's gonna blow that motherfucking plug like they never pulled it before. I believe they will, because these ratings are dropping, and they're dropping very significantly. And you're getting to very numbers. Now right now it's still okay. It's still decent for a show. But just to see how far it has dropped, it's just crazy. I mean, you should just tell yourself right there that this is a sign that, I don't see the show going on for very much longer because of how much it's dropping. And if you really don't think season 7 is going to drop anymore, you're crazy. You're freaking insane. I don't even see season 7 barely even getting 1 million viewers on any of the episodes, if it even is lucky to get 1 million. Because these last 2 episodes didn't even get 1 million. And we haven't gotten the finale yet, the ratings for that, the viewership for that, and from the slope that we're getting right now. I don't think it's gonna end. Not for the finale, and that's actually bad news for season 7, because if we're starting at the lowest number that season 6 gets for the finale, season 7 is not going to start off well. I'm going to tell you that right now, because not very many people are going to come back, because they're like, oh, it's this fucking show again. Oh, we already gave up on that last season. Why would we come back to try it again? They wouldn't. You know what I mean? Especially how this ending was. I mean, this ending was like, what? I mean, I was like, bruh, really? This is how you're going to end it? Come on. goodness Lord. I mean, you didn't even leave it off a cliffhanger. So if you really think people are going to come back, you're freaking insane. I don't even know if I'm going to come back, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I'm having second thoughts on that. I don't know. I'm just having second thoughts on that. I really don't know. I mean, I didn't hate this episode, but, I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't like. I didn't like Strand living. That was one of the things I didn't like. I didn't like how cocky he was. He was very cocky in this episode. He was fucking... And he met a new person in a building, and he freaking told him that he was Morgan Jones. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. You fucking lied about his damn name, and then later then said, oh yeah, I lied to you. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, come on. Like, seriously, what the fuck? You know, that guy should just shoot you in the head. It would do him good. I mean, that's just being honest with you. You know? I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous. I mean, they have so much confidence in this, and AMC doesn't have any confidence. I mean, if you think they do, they don't have any confidence in this. Why do you think they had to hire ghost writers for these dweebs? Because they don't know how to fucking write a good show. That's why they had to pull the damn plug for 4 episodes into season 6, because their writing was so terrible that they were like, no, we're not gonna do this. So, I don't, these dweebs can act like they have so much confidence for season 8, but I don't even think it's gonna get season 8. I just don't see it. We'll have to see how season 7 starts on the viewership wise, but I am going to bet you on this. I don't believe it's going to get any more than 1 million viewers. At most. 1 million viewers at most. And that's actually sad, because the previous seasons have gotten way more than 1 million, obviously. So if season 7 only gets 1 million, or if it gets lower than 1 million, that should be a red flag right there, So that should be a red flag right there that, yup, this show is not going to last. It won't, because it's just a downhill from there. I mean, that's what it's always been. So let's just say if it gets 1 million, that means it's, and let's just say it drops 60K each episode. Let's just say that. By the time you get to episode 8, because now COVID is not really that much of an issue anymore, now that they've figured that part out. So let's just say 1.0 million, right? So now we'll add 3 more zeros to that. So we got 1.000 million. Now we're going to minus 0.060, so that would be 60,000. So if we do that, that'll be 940,000 people for episode 2. If we do it again, 880,000 people for episode 3. 820,000 for 4. 5, 760. 700. That's 6. By episode 8, we're at 580,000 people. Ouch. You almost lost half your people in 8 episodes. Let's just say you get a little bit of an increase. Woo! A little bit of increase. Let's say you increased 50K for episode 9. Woo! Yay! You gained 50K. Woo! That's so great. All right. So that would be, let's see, what was that? 0.58 plus 0.50. Actually, wait, I'm doing this wrong. Plus 0.050. So that would knock it up to 100,000. Oh wait, what? No, I did that wrong. No, that was 580,000. Yeah, no, I was right. Okay. And then minus. Oh, no. Excuse me. Plus. Oops, I did that wrong. I'm not doing the numbers right. Okay. It would be actually that. Plus 0.050. There we go. That's what it was supposed to be. It would bump it up to 630,000 people. So, okay, yeah, that's a great increase, right? But let's just say we go back on that downtrend after episode 9. So, this time, let's just say 50,000, okay? Just to be, you could say hypocritical, I guess. So, 630K, if the show's even still going, would they announce season 8 at this point? I'd be amazed. I'd be blown away. And I think a Walker Dead would be blown away as well. He'd probably be freaking. He would be freaking wiping his head. He'd be like, "Are you kidding me? Did you just renew for season 8 with only 630,000 people? Really?" He'd probably just keep squinting his eyes and looking at the screen like, "Am I seeing the numbers correctly?" I mean.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, right. Yes. So let's just say you minus that again, right? Now you're back down to 580, right? You do it again, 530. By episode 16, if this trend continues all the way through, let's see. This was episode 11. So this is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 330,000 people by the finale.
My goodness.
That's barely anybody. Compared to what you had in the beginning. Yikes. You lost 700,000 people. 16 episodes later. Ouch. And that's just 50,000 people. Each episode. What happens if you lost more than that? What happens if you lost 100K per episode? Ouch. That's even worse. You know? I mean, that's even worse. You know? You know, if you lose 100,000 people per episode, which usually is never the case, but let's just say you did that 16 times. I don't even think you'd be able to do it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, you can't. You can't do it. You hit. You can't do it. You would lose all your viewers. You'd be at 0 viewers. So that's not hypocritical, or that's not true. You can't. Yeah, you can't get that number. But you could lose 100,000 people, and then the next episode you lose 60,000, and then you know what I mean. So you could do something like that where you play the but that's bad. I mean, So if you guys are curious on the ratings on what it got for episode 15, because that's what we have here. Episode 14 got 9. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Stupid Wi-Fi. It should be better now, to be honest with you. So yeah, episode 14 got 940,000 people. Episode 15 dropped 68,000 people.
Yikes.
To 872,000. That is what we're sitting at right now for viewership. That's not a lot. That's not a lot compared to what Fear started with season 4. If you're comparing it to season 4, ouch. Yikes. You lost over 3.2 million people. That's nuts. I mean, you want to talk about a decline. Ha. And you're saying this show is amazing? Don't give me that bullshit. I'm just telling you right now. Don't give me that bullshit. You can't. Yeah, you drop about 3.2 million. I would probably say 1.1 1 point number. It's pretty pretty extreme, if you want to be accurate on that. But I mean that is what you're looking at, though. I mean that is a lot of people that just left the show over a span of what, 3 seasons, if that. I mean, ouch, you know. I mean, at least when Fear was still going with seasons 1 through 3, Fear season 3 was doing pretty decent. Actually, it wasn't really losing viewership. It was just kind of staying steady. So, you know, it had a decent fan base. And that's just being honest. They did. They killed the show. You know, without a question, they killed the show. And if you watch the ratings for season 4, 5, and 6, the ratings will prove to you that, yes, they killed the show. It's obvious. No matter what you say. You can say anything you want about it. But evidence is evidence. And you know, if you look at the graph, for instance, with all the viewerships, you know what I mean? The graph is going down. It isn't going up. It's going down. That's the average. It's losing. I mean, it already says right here, season averages. It went down 21%. 21%.
That's crazy.
And that's season 6. You know, if you want to talk about season 5, which that's
season 5 is worse.
Yeah. Season 5 is more of a joke than you could even more imagine because of the storytelling was terrible. You know, it's
especially the whole thing of the season going from people, like, really.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
And then the second half, you have Alicia painting trees, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? This is not Alicia Clark. Like, really?
Right.
And don't you think it is? You're shitting yourself.
Right. Exactly. You know, it's just ridiculous. It really is. Let's see here. Wikipedia's being gay.
Of course it is. Of course it is. And guess what? YouTube is also being gay. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's funny. Interesting. Let's see.
Yeah. Did you get the screenshot I just sent you?
Yeah, I got that. Hold up.
Yes, you can show the chat, like, all of what these people said.
Ew, I keep seeing Charlie. Get her ugly face out of here. I don't care about her.
I mean, that just is fine. I mean, the character's horrible.
Well, what streams do you have planned for tomorrow? You know, I don't really know, to be honest with you.
If you go to Super Batman's house, you could probably do a GTA stream.
Yeah, I'm going to be going all over the place, that's for sure. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Let's see here. It's more of just telling me, the hell is this? Okay, weird. That's weird. Season 5 is not really giving me an average. That's gay. Why? This is why I hate it when they try to, Based on 9 reviews, the average rating was 5.08 out of 10.
0. What?
5.08 out of 10. That was the average rating. I mean, you know, that's from what, 9 people. Ooh.
True.
Weirdly enough, I don't know why they don't have it set up the same, but let me see if they do for season 4.
They probably are just them for, you know, the new showrunners.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for each season, it's fucking different. They don't have it the same. I don't know why. That's really stupid. They don't make up their fucking minds. I mean, season 4 and 5 are the same, but season 6 they changed it, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. I don't get. It's like, why? Why even do that? You make it that much more confusing. You know. Let me see. Let me go back to this website here, because this website was actually really good. Is this the website? Aha, it is. Let's go. Alright, yeah, this website actually is pretty good, because it actually gives me the more in depth. Okay, good. Okay, cool. I was able to see season 5. So, the season 5 average rate for Fear. Oh my god, it's actually worse. In terms of wow, yeah, it's even worse. So, for the demo change, holy shit. So comparing from episode 1 of season 5 compared to episode 4, or excuse me, compared to episode 1 of season 4, so that's this comparing, it's a negative 63% decrease. Huh. Wow.
Wow.
And the percentage of million change, negative 51%. That's because season 4, the season premiere, had 4 million viewers. So, and now you're at 1.9. Rip. But the seasonal average for the million percentage and change is negative 33%. So season 6 is negative 21%. So, I mean, yikes. You know, that's still a big decline.
Pretty much.
Still a big decline. You still lost about 400,000 people. A little bit over 400,000 people. About that. For season 4, it is a not significant decrease, actually. A decrease in 4% is what it was a decrease in. For the seasonal average. So and that's understandable. I can understand why it's not as big, because season 4 was actually an increase in viewerships for the first couple episodes. For a bit. Because of course Morgan came from the main show, right? Huh. So everybody was like, "Ooh, Morgan's gonna come to Fear." Ooh.
I remember that. I was one of those people. I was excited, like, oh my god, Morgan's gonna come to Fear. He's gonna battle Proctor. He's gonna interact with Dr. John Madison.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. But unfortunately, we all saw how that went down.
Huh. Right. For sure. Uh-oh. Something happened there. You back?
They, bro, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. My stupid phone glitched. You heard what I said?
Yeah. Say it again.
Nah, I'm like, oh, and then people were saying, oh my god, Troy's coming back in Fear season 5. And then it ended up just being Daniel, and then Fear season 5 became a bad season, and we all saw how that turned out. Morgan getting shot in the end, and then the cliffhanger was just a Scott Gimple fucking cliffhanger. 10 times worse.
Right.
I'm like, bro.
Right.
Scott Gimple, you fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know why he decided to do that in the first place. Didn't he not learn his lesson from the Walking Dead season 6 cliffhanger?
Clearly not. I mean,
really?
Clearly not.
No, he did not.
Definitely not at all. Averaging about the same as episode 4, in the beginning of the season 3. So you don't do too bad. With season 3 again, I think it's a lot better. I mean, obviously, again, you still see a huge negative percent in the viewership and all that. And that's just because season 2 averaged about 4 to 5 million, 6 million people. So obviously it's a decline, of course, overall. But I mean, as I saw it, it was averaging better. You know what I mean? But when it came to season 4, it was actually an increase for the viewership. For the beginning episode, the first episode, it was a plus 38%. Or, no, excuse me, plus 31% in viewership. So it did go up. It went up to 4 million.
I mean, it's a good episode. It is a good episode, but I mean, as we all saw, the downtrend that continued with Fear season.
But the second episode instantly dropped to 3,666,000. So it instantly dropped to 1,030,000 people. The next episode. That's how quickly it dropped. Just like that. One episode later, dropped 1,030,000. The million percentage went down negative 25%. By the third episode, you dropped almost another million. You dropped 300,000 people, which put it down to 2.7 million, which put it at a negative 11%. And then from there, it declined and declined and declined and declined. Got a little bit up there in episode 8, but then it declined more and more and more and more.
As we're seeing in Fear season 6. It keeps going down more, and more. And it
so for the seasonal average to season 4, it's actually not bad. It's a negative 4%. So it didn't do terrible. By the last episode, you got back up to 2.1. So even though you hit that 1 million, 1.5 million range quite a bit, you got back up to 2. But when episode 5 came around, it didn't keep that 2 million mark, did it? In fact, it didn't even hit 2 million. It didn't even hit 2 million. How sad is that? The closest it ever hit was the very first episode, which is 1,966,000 people. You're 40,000 people away from hitting that 2 million mark. Ouch. And from there, it's a decline all the way. You kind of go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, with a lot of episodes more down than up. Especially episode 12, as I said before, 1.141 million. Ouch. Talk about the lowest episode in terms of viewership. So, you got an average of 1.5 million people. So you lost about just under 400,000 people in that season. This season, even though this season was a better season, not going to lie with you, you lost more people in season 6 than you did in season 5. And that's sad, actually. That is very sad. Ouch. So let's take it right where we're at. 1 point. Let's see. 1 point.
I mean, it was decent. I'm not gonna lie. It was. But I mean, it's not as good as Fear season 3. I'm sorry, but that's been proven to be true.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Let's see here. let's see, that's 1.590. So, you had 1,590,000 people in the very beginning, or no, excuse me, sorry. It was 1.9, sorry. So, you already lost 400,000 people right off the bat. What a terrible start to the new season. You already lost 400,000 people right off the start. Those 400,000 people didn't even come back. How sad is that? They didn't even come back to see what happened. I mean, that just tells you right there. They just gave up on the show. As I said before, they just gave up on it. They just said, fuck it, I'm done. Which is not good. So now you're at 872,000. So let's take 1.590 minus 872. So that puts you at, and the calculator is being very gay. That's typical. Minus 0.872. You lost, holy shit. Wow. You want to know how many people they lost?
How many?
718,000 people.
Holy fuck!
Damn.
Wow.
Talk about a decline.
Unbelievable. That just blows my mind.
That's crazy.
That just breaks my heart. Like, my goodness.
And this is your best season yet. You lost 3 times more people than the previous 2 seasons.
I wouldn't say that. I would say it's decent.
Yeah, 2 to 3 times more people in this season. And this was your best season written. Your best season written out of your worst 2 seasons, which was season 4 and 5. Which they were terrible. Sorry to tell you. Season 4, the beginning was okay. But the rest of it was shit. And season 5 was even ungodly terrible to even watch. I didn't even know what the fuck I was watching at this point anymore. But yeah, you lost 2 to 3 times more people in this season than your seasons combined. Than season 4 and 5 combined. Ouch. That is terrible. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is bad. John Doerr's got to be one of them. That's got to be one of the main reasons right there. As I said before, what did I say? I said killing John Doerr is a bad idea. You idiots fucking didn't listen. And maybe he didn't want to leave, and if that's the case, then I'm not going to fully blame it on you guys. But you gave him a shitty death. So that doesn't help your case. Not at all.
I mean, the actor that played John Doerr did want to leave the show. So technically,
right. Okay, so in that case, I'm not going to fully blame you, dweebs, on that note. But you didn't. He went out as a fucking 1,000 people instead of 700,000, which that's bad. That's even worse. So, and like I said, you did not increase people for this season on coming back from the previous season. You didn't increase. You decreased worse than what you started off with. And you didn't get any better. You lost even more. So, really, you guys are not on a good trend. You're on a terrible freaking trend. And I'm telling you this right now. This will not last long. I don't give a shit what the fuck you say. This is not going to last long. AMC will pull the plug. I'm telling you this right now. They will pull the plug. There's just no way. Or they're going to get new producers. Because you fucking dweebs can't do shit right. And that's a fact right there. And they should. I'll even tweet at them. What the fuck are you doing? Pull the damn plug right now. Don't keep these idiots on there any longer.
I mean...
Don't. Just don't. Don't be stupid. Try to... I mean, if you already confirmed season 7, so since you're going to do it, the best chance you have is to get new producers and try to add a spark to it. I don't know. Try to fucking change some shit up.
New producers,
I don't know.
Showrunners, new writers.
Or try
do
to
what you got to do.
Try
to make season 7 better.
Try to give it a spin. You know what I mean? Try to twist it up. Try to give it a new spin. You know what I mean? Continue where you left off, but try to give the story a better feel or something. I think if you do that, maybe you might get the viewers back up a little bit. But at the same time, you know, I don't even have much faith for that. Because, again, you know, it's declining so quickly. It really is. I didn't notice it until now, actually, now that I looked at it. Now that I'm looking at it, you know, you're in a worse state than I thought you were in. And that's my bad for not seeing it. I should have saw it. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're in a worse state than I thought you were in. You had 1.9 million people watching you by the end of season 5, and when season 6 started, you did not start at 1.9 million. You started at 1.59, which is like 400,000 less. So right off the bat, it's already declined. You know what I mean? You already lost 400,000 people, and you just started the season. So people didn't even give it a chance, you know. And as the season progressed, it didn't get any better. It got worse, you know. So I'm just telling you this right now. I don't see it getting past season 7. I just don't. I really don't. And that is just giving you an honest opinion. I'm really being honest with you. If the DeWeeves are not going to if the DeWeeves are not going to stop the show, AMC surely will. You know,
I mean,
because AMC's not, you know, they're not going to keep going if the show's going to keep declining at this rate. They won't, because there won't be any fucking people left. I'm telling you, you lost 700,000 people. What happens if you start season? Let's just say, for instance, you dropped another 60K, and that put you at 810,000. You know, it was pretty much a mess. Not gonna lie. You killed off a really good character, which, you know, obviously he wanted to leave, but you killed him off in a terrible way, a shitty way, and that's an honest truth. Shitty way, which pissed people off. They don't like that.
It pissed me off.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
It broke my heart to see that.
You know, so you did that. You try to bring the character back by fucking bringing in his dad, which I just thought that was kind of fucking stupid. As much as I like the character, I still think it's stupid. However, it didn't bring your rating, it didn't bring your viewership back, because as much as you can say he's the father all you want, it's not the original John Dory. Okay? It doesn't matter. I
mean, in reality, it's the dad. It's not the John Dory being off.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You know, I knew what the dweebs were trying to do here. They didn't want to kill John Dory off. But since he wanted to leave, they had to. They had no choice. Now, obviously, they could have just wrote him off and have him leave, but, you know, they decided to do the death way, I guess. Or maybe his character, maybe his actor wanted to be killed. I don't know. Really hard to say. Nonetheless,
actually, that part we might never know.
That part we may never know. But regardless, since you dweebs didn't want to kill him off, you wanted to bring in a family member relative, of course, because you wanted that character to fulfill, you know, you wanted a character to fulfill John Dory's spot. And then you're probably thinking in your head, oh, let's bring in his dad. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know, which again, I'm not knocking the actor, I'm not knocking the character. I actually like the character. The character's actually way better than half of the fucking characters there. But
I mean, the actor that plays John Dory's dad is really good. He's a really good actor.
And again, I'm not dissing him. He's not the issue. But you dweebs are trying to fix the mess that you got put into. Here's the funny thing, it's not fucking working, because the father is not the same. It's not the same. You know, it's not the John Dory that we love. It isn't. Sorry to tell you. You know, as much as he is blood, as much as he is the father, he ain't no John Dory, okay? He doesn't have that same personality. He's not the same bro, you know what I mean? He just isn't. He's not there. And people, yeah, that pissed people off. So that's why they're giving up on it. They don't even give a shit that his father is there. You know, they gave a shit for the one episode that he popped in, which was episode 13, to see what was up. And once they saw that was up, oh, he's being replaced by another John Dory, the father. Oh, fuck that. And they gave up because the next episode they leave. It drops right back down. It drops actually lower than what it did before. So, you know, obviously people like John Dory, and his character was huge. If his character was not huge, that viewership increase wouldn't have happened. So, obviously, you know, John Dory was a decent big character, and people did like him. And because you killed him off, well, there goes a good amount of ratings right there. There goes about 100,000 people right there, right off the bat. Which is, in your guys' case, 100K is a lot of people. So, but, you know, I mean, nothing we can do about it. But, you know, but that should give you the indication that if you kill Morgan, if you kill Dwight, if you kill Sherry, if you kill Danielle,
Alicia,
if you kill Alicia, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose even more. You're gonna lose that 100,000 is gonna be more like 200,000 or 300,000. Hell, it might even be more than that. Which, in your case, you can't afford that. If you lose that many people, your fucking show's canceled right off the bat. It's done, without a plan. They're gonna pull the plug so quick. You're gonna be like, wait, no, and then it's gonna be too late. You're fucked. Because I'm telling you.
Sherry and if Sherry or Alicia dies, you already know I'm done with the show. I'm making my video. I'm gonna have you there. I'm gonna be like talking shit about shit The Walking Dead, and it's gonna be one hell of a time. We'll grab popcorn, and I'm just waiting for that day to come. But that day comes when one of them dies, and we make that video.
Exactly. You know, but that's just where it's at. I mean, if 100,000 people watched episode 13 to see what was up about John Dory, if 100,000 people came back just for one character, you can't not imagine that these other big characters like Alicia, Morgan, Dwight, Sherry, you know, Danielle, and such, if you don't think they're not going to get 100,000 or more people that are just going to leave because you killed their character, you're freaking insane. You know, these people, these characters that you have, and not the fucking background dumbasses that we don't give a fuck about, that we really don't care about, because they're not barely doing anything. You know, if you kill these front people off, you ain't gonna have nobody left. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're not gonna have no viewership left, because they're all gonna abandon the shift like they never abandoned before. Hell, they're abandoning it now. It's just a slower decline. But if you want to speed the shit up, kill off Morgan, kill off Alicia, it'll fucking drop quicker than you can fucking wink. You know? I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to speed up that process by like 10 times.
I mean, when people think when people think that fans don't give a fuck about characters like Morgan or Alicia or Sherry or like say Dwight, you're shitting yourself, because guess what? There are people who give a fuck about those characters and who are still watching for those characters, and that's proven. Look what happened. Well, people were watching for John Dory, and well, we all saw how that turned out. You got Shitty Death, and the rating. And guess what? The ratings are still dropping.
Right.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're actually dropping worse because of his death. You know.
Jeez.
And that John Dory episode proved that. It dropped 100,000 people after the next episode afterwards when when people saw what that John Dory episode was. So they came there to check it out because it had JD, obviously John Dory. So they wanted to check it out because they maybe John Dory's in that episode. Went to check it out. Nope, not the John Dory we were thinking of. And then they fucking leave. And then guess what? Now you drop 110,000 people. Now it's under 1 million. It's actually worse than it was the previous episode, which was 988,000. So you went to 940,000. So 100,000 people for one character. 100,000 people came back for one character to see what was up. And that same 100,000 left. Maybe even more. You know? And then the decline continued for episode 15. Which is funny as shit. So will episode 16 be the same? You know, it might be. And I'm going to laugh my ass off if it is. Yeah. So the state that the series is in, it's not looking good. You know, and that's pretty bad. It's even more sad to say that season 4 and 5 are actually kicking season 6's ass in terms of keeping viewership, because season 5 and 4 didn't lose that much viewership compared to season 6 did. And that's actually kind of a shocker, because season 5 was really bad. and I'm honestly saying that legitly. Season 5 is 10 times worse than season 6. Without a question. Season 6, there wasn't really a time where I went to myself, or I thought to myself and asked myself, why am I still watching this? I didn't do that. Not in season 6. I did not do that. There was a lot of times where stupid shit was happening and it pissed me off, which I was like, really, this is fucking stupid. You know, and it didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And didn't understand it. And didn't understand it and shit like that. But to be honest with you, there's not one time that I asked myself that. There wasn't. Which is a bit of a shocker. Because season 5, not once, not twice, 3 times that happened in season 5. 3 episodes in season 5, I asked myself, why the fuck am I still watching this? And that's bad. I'm sorry, but the idiot dweebs need to ask themselves this. If a person is sitting there watching the episode and they get about halfway through it and they pause the episode and they go, why the fuck am I watching this? They need to know in their fucking head that they're doing something wrong. Because I should not be doing that. I should not be pausing the episode and saying, wait a minute, why the fuck am I watching this? You should not be questioning yourself on why you're watching this. You know what I mean? That's bad. That tells you how bad it really is. You know? And I did that 3 times. I might have even done it more than that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched the damn season. But it was really bad. And I'm surprised to see that it didn't lose as many viewers as season 6 did. That's crazy. You know? Season 6 lost just as many viewers as season 5 did from episode 3 to 4. How crazy is that?
No, that's insane.
In one episode.
Is insane.
In one episode, you lost as much as season 5 did by itself. One episode. You went from 501,000 to 276,000. One episode later. That's a fucking huge ass drop. Ouch. And it only continued to decline from there. I mean, man, oh man. That's painful. I mean, my goodness. And then You did it again from episode 6 to 7. You lost another 150,000 people. So, season 6, the drops are significant. You know, they're pretty freaking huge. Season 5 was not as significant. It wasn't as significant. So, but anyways, what is my rating on this episode? On the season finale for season 6. You know,
I'm curious about that myself.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm trying to think on this too. I'm gonna have to say 5.8 out of 10.
Yikes!
I'm gonna have to say that because, I mean, I don't know. It just was too ridiculous. The suicide, I just thought that was really fucking. I don't even know what to fucking think about that. I really don't. In fact, funny thing is, I didn't even know that was Rachel at first. That how funny is that?
I'm like, that's fucking retarded. That's
again, you dweebs are terrible at going back to characters that were in the beginning of the season. You guys are fucking terrible at making me remember who the fuck those people are. You guys suck at doing that. Really, you do. When I fucking saw this character, I was like, who the fuck are you? And then it didn't take me until the end of the goddamn episode. Oh, that's Rachel's baby. I'm like, now I know who the fuck that is. Really? I'm like, Jesus Christ. You guys are fucking terrible at this. Really, you are. I should be able to figure out right when I see the face. It shouldn't take me fucking 40 minutes to be like, oh, now I know who the fuck that is. The fuck? I did not know who she was. I really didn't. The face did not look recognizable at all. At all. Literally. You know, when you guys don't fucking make these characters important and you don't put any emphasis on these characters, do you really expect the audience to remember who these people are? If you do, you're fucking... You must be on drugs. You must be on drugs. Because I don't. Did you know who this person was when she when she was in the beginning of the episode?
I did.
Oh, you did?
But when she appeared as I don't know, I saw the photo though, her as a walker, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like from her clothes, like I had this feeling that it was her, but then I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah, I mean, it really was.
And then I found out that her death in the finale was suicide, which is the worst, in my opinion, the worst death a Fear character or a Walking Dead character.
Yeah, I mean, it was, and that's another reason why my rating is so low, because I did not fucking appreciate that death at all. I thought it was fucking, she literally showed herself fucking stabbing herself in the fucking gut, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This is just fucking ridiculous. This is insane.
I'm like, why? When it makes
and her body just slowly fucking goes right to the concrete as the baby's fucking crying and the dog is just fucking standing there. Just like, what the fuck? What is this? I don't even know anymore. I mean, Jesus Christ. Hence, this is why my rating is so low. That was one part I was like, first of all, I didn't even know who the fuck that was at first. When I finally figured out who that was, that just made it even worse. And I was like, really? That's so terrible. I mean, come on. Jeez, oh, Pete's. You know? So, yeah, so that was one spot. The other spot was fucking Strand. I didn't care for that at all. Again, that really pissed me off. The fact that, that he pulled such a dick-ass move like that. Let's see.
Him not having Alicia in this finale, which is shot the fuck out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Usually,
you showed the fucking, you showed her the little fucking square ass window which is where her door was, but you didn't bother to fucking show her. The fuck, man? You guys are fucking terrible. I'm sorry, but you guys are fucking terrible. And I mean, when I saw that window, I'm like, she's fine. You know, I mean, I knew off the bat because right there, the fucking door's still on the goddamn hinge. You know what I mean? Everything's fine. She's okay, but still, you didn't have the decency to show her. It's still fucking stupid. Regardless, I mean, yes, I know in my mind, I know she's fine because obviously you could see. You know what I mean? You could. You're in her door. She's looking out. She's probably looking out. Maybe, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But regardless, the camera's looking through the fucking, you know, her door to see the explosion, you know, come inside or whatever, however you want to say it. The blast, I guess you could say. So you obviously know she's fine. And anybody that says, oh, maybe she did die or something, no. She's fine. Seriously. You didn't see the door fucking break. You didn't see the door. None of that. She's fine. 100%. Without a doubt. And I'm sure anybody else that were in those other bunkers were fine as well. You know, the blast came to the hallway part, but it didn't knock those doors down. It didn't break them or anything of that sort. So anybody who was in those spots are fine. They lived without a question. But still, the fact that you didn't show her face is stupid. Even a 5-second
character.
Even a 5-second shown on screen would have been satisfied at least, just to show her on screen, you know. But you didn't even bother to do that. Oh, I'm just gonna show the little fucking square in the goddamn window, and they can figure it out from there. Fuck you, assholes. So yeah, I didn't care for that bullshit. The Dakota part, Lord. I like how she killed. I enjoyed the death. I enjoyed the death of Dakota for sure. A little sad to see. I mean, I was kind of mixed on the Teddy part because Teddy's character is funny as fuck, but at the same time, seeing him die was just kind of like, whoa. So that was kind of it was kind of mixed on that. But at the same time, it was kind of like you fucking took forever to finally figure it out. It's too late now. Who gives a fuck? But whatever. You know.
I mean, I like how
and then you shot John Dory again. What the fuck, man? Come on, can this guy get a fucking break? You shoot him in the fucking stomach, and then you shoot him in the fucking hand. What's next? You're gonna shoot him in the fucking head? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, my God.
And the weird part is, even though she did that,
I don't understand this part. How many times are you gonna fucking shoot this guy? I mean, seriously. This is the second time he's been shot in this fucking... within, what, 2 or 3 episodes? Jesus Christ. 3 episodes. Within 3 episodes, he's been shot twice. In episode 13 and 16. Well, my God. You know, I feel worse for his fucking dad. His dad feels like he's fucking getting shot left and right. Hell, John Dory was at least missing half of the fucking shots. You know, when he was getting shot at least he wasn't getting fucking hit. He gets shot once in the heart, and then he's dead. That's it. His dad's getting shot here. Oh, now he's gonna get shot here. Oh, now we'll shoot him in the other one. Oh, let's get him in the leg. Oh, let's get him here. What the fuck, man? I mean, seriously.
It's fucking target practice.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you shoot him again, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. I really will. I'm gonna... I seriously am.
Most likely, that's what they're gonna do.
You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous how many times you shot the poor guy. Why couldn't you get shot in the hand? Why did he have to get shot in the hand? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, seriously, stupid. I mean, I know he was fine, but it's still, regardless, it's dumb anyway. The fucking Danielle part, I mean, he was a badass for killing Riley. Excuse me, he was a badass for killing that other idiot. I don't know what his name is.
Broly, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a stupid name. Really, what
He was a badass for killing him. I appreciate that. I'll give Charlie a little bit of credit. She fucking killed Riley. Finally, you fucking do something after 2 fucking seasons of doing absolutely fucking nothing. So, whoop-de-doo, you get fucking a little bit of credit for finally doing something. Jesus Christ. But I don't forgive you because you didn't kill the guy.
I mean, I respect her for doing that, but I don't really like her.
You know, I you know, again, as I stated before, well, actually, yeah. At this point, it's too late for you to make me forgive you. It's too late. You know, you're going to have to do a tremendous lot of shit for me to fucking forgive your character. And I mean a lot. It's not going to take a little, no dinky little shit. I don't even think this gunshot really did anything, to be honest with you, when it comes to the forgiveness part. It doesn't really add to that. And it doesn't really subtract to it either. So, you could say it's a good thing. Because it doesn't subtract to it, so that's a good thing. But that doesn't mean I like your character anymore. Because if it wasn't you that was going to shoot Riley, somebody would have. So, it just had to be you, supposedly. So, I'm not really going to fucking, you know. Was it a little bit shocking? Maybe a little bit.
And then Morgan and Grace outside the sub.
I'm gonna say this.
Really?
Hold up.
Going looking for a release
hold
route?
up.
That's fucking dumb.
Hold up. I will say this: the Dwight and Sherry part. I gotta say, I did like that part. That part was really.
That
good.
was badass. I'm sorry.
That was really good. It was. You know what? It was probably the best part of the whole fucking episode. I'm not gonna lie with you. That was the best part that I enjoyed because it was funny. At the same time, it was badass. At the same time, it was also emotional. I did actually like that fucking part. The Morgan and Grace part, I was just kind of like, whatever. I mean, because again, I'm not the biggest fan of Grace. She's okay, but you know, with their love and shit, I'm just like,
that
whatever.
One episode where they had to order Charlie, and I'm like,
you
what
know,
the
I'm just like, whatever. But I mean, it was okay, you know. But no, seeing Charlie talk, I was like, shut up, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, okay, good for you. You killed Riley, but still, shut the fuck up, please. I don't like you anymore.
I mean, my original plan in my Walking Dead What If series was for my character Andrew to grab his chainsaw and cut off Charlie's head and put it on a stick. I'm being serious. That was my original plan. But I said no because I wanted Madison to be the one to kill, which was satisfying in my series. Just saying.
So yeah, that's kind of my situation. Again, Dwight and Sherry is basically what gives this episode a 5.8 out of 10. You know, they are those characters, a little bit of Morgan, a little bit of Danielle. Those characters are what gets it up to a 5.8 out of 10. The rest of them...
And Teddy. Don't forget him. Teddy, too.
The rest of them have knocked my rating down to the 5.8. So... So, if it wasn't for Dwight, Sherry, the Morgan, a little bit of Morgan, and the Danielle and Teddy, my rating would have been
a little bit of Luciano, because Luciano was like, wake up, he's telling the truth. Yeah, no,
a little bit of Lucy. If it wasn't for them...
I will agree there.
If it wasn't for them, my rating would have been like a 1 out of 10. Because again, when it came to those characters, I was like, I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck all you. That's really how I felt. You know, again.
I'm upset that they didn't do anything with Alicia.
These idiots, their writing sucks. And when it comes to background characters, if you give a fuck about them, I'm curious on why you do. Because I don't. And if you're curious on why I don't, because they don't do anything.
You know Wendell from Fear the Walking Dead season 4? They didn't even have him come back in the season.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm like, what the fuck is this business? Because we all know Wendell was more of a fan favorite than, Sarah. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like those characters are not even there. They're fucking ghosts. That's what they are. They're fucking ghosts. They had their head...
Wendell, he's more badass than fucking,
They had their head jammed up their ass, and it is twisted 300 degrees, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just looking around. Oh yeah, Danielle's crazy. He's fucking psycho. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Let's not believe him. Let's believe the dumbass bad guy that wants to fucking lead us to death. Yeah, let's believe the retard. Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, that's not a good idea. That's stupid. And props to Luciano for fucking having brains.
Yeah, let's not believe the fucking priest that has his head up his ass.
The one that said magically, "Oh, I found my food."
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Father G is way better than your ass. Just saying.
Yeah, so and ask us where it's at. Excuse me. That is just where
I do not like them treating Alicia as a side character. When I first saw her not in the episode, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Excuse my language, but unfortunately, that just pissed me off.
And
you got fucking Grant up there being all high and mighty.
Right. Since Superman,
and then you're not gonna have Morgan there.
Right. Since Super Batman Bitches is not in the stream, he's definitely going to give his review in tomorrow's night's stream, without a question, without a doubt. He is, I don't know what stream he's going to be in. It depends on what we do. He might do GTA, he might do Walking Dead. It's really hard to say. Again, I don't really know. I'm not really going to put it in depth. I'll let you guys know when we come to it. We haven't really been talking too much, so what's up, Bad Boy Gamer, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the likes. Like, subscribe, you guys are new. We appreciate it. Got a lot of content coming up with this awesome Florida trip, so definitely do stay tuned for that. But yeah, he's definitely going to be shitting on Fear, without a doubt. Without a doubt. In fact,
I can't wait to be in that stream so I can shit in there with him.
No, he's not. Well, yeah,
in the chat,
yeah. If you guys
that's what's up.
Let me see. Let me go to it. Yes. I don't want to trash it. Let's see here. There he is. He said, let's see. Let me go up here. I don't fucking care about standing. Shut up. That's the only thing I don't like about the Apple Watch. Is it keeps telling you, get ready to stand up or whatever. Stand up. No, fuck you. I'm not standing up. All right. He says, if you do Thursdays tonight, have me in it. I will roast the fuck out of it. Because he asked me at 7:07 p.m. He says, "Did you watch Fear?" And then I go, "Watching it right now." And he goes, "Okay, well, if you're gonna do the Thursdays, have me in it because I'm gonna roast the fuck out of it." And I'm like, "All right, hell yeah." And he goes, "Call me on Discord." I'm just like, and then he came back at me an hour later and he says, "I can't talk, so I will review the episode through that chat then." I said, "Oh, are you busy or something?" He said, "Yes, gotcha, okay." And then obviously we didn't do it because too tired and it was too late, and so that's why we didn't get to it. So since he wasn't in this one, that's fine. That just means he's just gonna tell you how he feels on stream, which is gonna be more funny. It's gonna be more hilarious, and he's really gonna tell you how he feels. So if we didn't talk about shit enough here, don't worry, you're gonna have a fun entertainment when he talks about it. Without a doubt.
Fear the Walking Dead is smoking dope up its ass and smoking dough all over the water bottles. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing this?
I'll be watching that new YouTuber's review on it because I can only believe that he's probably shitting on it as well. Because he's been shitting on the last 4 episodes or 5 episodes, from what I've saw, and they were all fucking hilarious. I gotta tell you, they were all hilarious. He made such good points. He made such honest, he made such an honest review, and I gotta give him credit where credit's due. He was honest. He pointed out the flaws. He pointed out the stupid, dumbass mistakes. And he pointed out all the poor writing and all the poor, how everything was just going with each other. He pointed them all out and saying that it could have been done way better. Such lazy writing. And I agree with him, 100%.
Such terrible writing.
Don't be a simp for Fear, okay? Turn on that motherfucking brain and see the episode for what it frickin' is. Quit being brainwashed, thinking that everything is perfectly hunky-dory. It really isn't. Simple scenes like spilling a gas can into a truck can simply catch your eye and be like, wait a minute, he's supposed to tilt the gas can, not just fucking put it in there and expect gas to go through the truck, go into the truck. That's not how it works. Physics don't work like that. Simple shit like that is easily catched by the eye, without a doubt. Or characters staring at the camera, staring straight at the camera. They're not supposed to do that. You know that, right? That gives it away.
Supposed to do that.
That gives it away. Okay, and Alicia did that, and one of the dumbass characters did that too. They both did that, and you're like, what are you fucking doing? You're not supposed to stare at the fucking camera. But you can see clearly. You can see. Go watch episode 15. 14, and you'll see Alicia fucking staring right at it. She fucking stares at it for a good 5 seconds, and you're like, what are you doing?
At this point, if Alicia Demon Carey leaves the show, I'm going to leave the show too. I will say that right now.
No, yeah.
If she leaves the show, I will leave the show too.
Yeah,
I will make my video. I will make the popcorn.
They should have just had her body exploding into oblivience, so then you could just put the coffin where it needed to be.
I mean, that would break my heart, but you already know I'll be pissed off. I'll be.
We would have just put the.
You already know. I'll be like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck?
I'm telling you this. We would have put the grave in the coffin without a doubt. We would have been calling up the dweebs and would be like, "That's it. Your fear is done. You're not gonna get a season 7. Season 7's canceled. It's gone. It's done. You killed Alicia. The show's done. Goodbye." And it'd be like, what? No, it's not. No, it's not. We already confirmed season 7. Season 7's still coming. Nah, the hell it is. We're going to AMC right now. We're telling them to cancel this shit. Because you fucking suck at writing. Goodbye. And they'll be like, no, you can't do this. You can't do this. And we call up AMC.
Yes,
cancel this motherfucking show, bitch. Your show's under $1 million. Cancel this shit right now. You just killed Alicia. And then they'll probably be like, are you positive that it's below $1 million? Yes, look at your fucking ratings. Oh shit, it is.
And then you mention me, and then you could be like, oh, he's going to make a video about you people, and he's going to say why he stopped watching the show.
No, I'll just say that it's going to keep dropping even more than what it's dropping now. And
pretty much.
I've been right ever since fucking season 4 started. I've been right about the ratings, and
yeah, Super Batman B predicted the fucking future. Yeah. How fucking crazy is that?
Well, when you got idiots that don't know what the fuck they're doing, it's pretty easy to freaking to get it right.
Jesus.
I mean, unfortunately, you know what I mean. When they don't use their brain and they don't use any smarts in it, you're not going to get very far. And they didn't even look that happy in Talking Dead either. They barely fucking smiled half the time. They looked like they were on dope or something.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, there was this one photo of Teddy on a missile, and he was looking at his clock, and guess who liked the photo?
Huh.
One of the stupid idiot showrunners.
Ah!
I wish to God I could have taken that screenshot, sent it straight to you, and be like, oh, look what this idiot just did.
Oh, that's...
Look at this post. And look what he did. He liked the fucking post. Unbelievable.
What a dweeb. What a dweeb for liking a picture like that.
Really? You're gonna like a photo with Teddy on a nuclear missile looking at his watch? What the fuck is this?
What?
When I first saw that, I'm like, this is a perfect example of what Overeem said and what he said about these new showrunners not having brains. This is a perfect fucking example.
Right. So, but yeah, so that is my honest review about the episode. Again, it's not terrible. You know, I think there's a few episodes back that were way worse than this episode by far. I think the Dream episode is probably worse than this.
The Dream? Oh, yeah. Don't get me started with that episode. That episode with older Charlie. My goodness.
That episode I'm pretty sure was worse than this episode. For a lot of reasons. It's just, it's way out of whack.
And then they talked about a musical episode.
Oh, the Daniel episode.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
The Daniel episode was worse as well. That was my worst episode as well, because seeing Daniel be treated like a dumbass just fucking pissed me off.
That opening shot with Daniel, and you saw, like, when the bomb exploded, Daniel was like, "Whoa," as the camera was doing this whole motion shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Even though it was an okay episode, I'm still like, what the fuck is this?
Right. So, but yeah, so that is my rating. The season as a whole, I'm going to give it a rating a 6.3 out of 10. Maybe a 6.
You want to know my rating for the finale?
For 6.3 to 6.4 out of 10 is my rating for the season whole, from episode 1 to 16 for season 6. That's for my season from beginning to end. 6.3 out of 10. I'm gonna give it that. Maybe even a 6.1 out of 10. I might function in that number range. Sure, Gordon. What is your rating?
My official rating for the Fear the Walking Dead season 6 finale is going to have to be either a 6.9 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Because there are some good things in it, but then again, there are some things that are like, what the fuck is going on? And even my friends from YouTube can say the same exact thing.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is that?
What is your season as a whole rating?
I don't know. Either a 6.1 out of 10 or a 6.9 out of 10.
So you're fluctuating between 6.1 and 6.9.
Because of the good episode. If it wasn't for the good episodes, I would have been like, fuck this music.
Right. So 6.1 to 6.9. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're kind of up and down.
It's bad, but
It's you're kind of going up and down. Yeah. Which is understandable, because again, you have a lot of weird episodes where you're just not really sure how you feel about it.
Exactly.
You're not sure if you hate it or not. It's really weird. Which is
Don't
why.
get me wrong.
Which is my you know, I'm 6.1, 6.3, 6.4. I'm like up and down. You know what I mean? But I would say it's not any better than 6.6. That's best case scenario. I can't give it any higher than that, just because of just the poor writing. You know what I mean? And the lack of the character development. It's terrible. It really is. I can't give it any higher rating. I just can't. I really can't. I'm disappointed in a lot of things, like the characters dying. Shitty characters still there. You know,
Charlie.
I would say.
That's funny.
I would say
how Dakota died.
I would say you got to give.
Charlie doesn't.
Right. I would say you got to give a 6 to a 6.5 out of 10. I would say you have to give that credit where credit's due, because with killing Virginia and killing Dakota, that definitely did put it in that 6.5 to 6.1 out of range for my rating. I would say if those characters were still there and Dakota didn't die in the finale, and let's just say Virginia, lasted past the finale, or whatever, then my rating would have been lower. It would have probably been like 5.5. You know what I mean? I would have hated it even more because those shitty ass characters are still on the show. So them dying kind of increased my rating a lot. You know, it increased it a decent amount because they weren't there, and and so I was more satisfied. You know,
the reason I felt bad for Dakota was to be fair, she never had a father. She never had a good mother to teach her.
I know, but guess what?
Like,
she
know.
even
but at the end of the day, she still became messed up.
Right, but I mean,
even though you feel a little bad for her, it's still fucked up that she killed fucking Charles.
But hey, even Talking Dead, she was just like, I went out in a badass way. And she even said that too, and I'm like, well, if you want to look at it that way, then fuck yeah, you did. And you're dead, and I'm happy about it, and you're happy about it, so hey, we're all celebrating here.
I mean, even though I felt a little bad for Dakota, but I mean, am I still a little happy she's gone? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the actor was not fucking sad about it at all. So,
I mean, even though I'm going to miss the actor, because the actor's fucking great, you know?
Well, hey, I'm happy she's dead. She died. Good. That's one bitch out of the way. Now we need to kill the other bitch.
Which is Charlie, but to be honest with you, I don't think she should be in season 7 of Fear. If she is, you already know.
No,
I know you're not going to be happy about it, but if she's not in the season, you're going to be happy about it.
We'll just make sure we accidentally, whoops, I'm sorry, we pushed her out of the helicopter. Whoops, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
That'd be funny.
And then they'll just all look at me.
They
just all look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? You just fucking pushed her ass out of the goddamn... What the fuck you do? You know, yeah, it's Charlie. Who cares?
I like Isabel. She saved my homie Danielle. I like her. She's a decent character.
I would have liked that.
She saved Danielle, literally.
That would have been so funny, though. Yeah, you know, if one of the characters there just accidentally, whoops, I'm sorry, Charlie, and then...
No.
And then they all looked at fucking that person, and then they're just like, how the fuck could you? How could you do this to us? You know, you just pushed her out of the fucking ledge for no goddamn reason. How could you? Yeah.
I mean,
and then the character just turns back around and says, it's Charlie, who cares?
Pretty much.
That would have been funny. That would be funny if they did that, but I know they're not going to. Anyways, excuse me. I'm going to end it off here with you guys, and we'll get more content for later today, of course. So, yeah. So definitely do stay tuned. Smash the like if you guys did enjoy. Smash the subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know what you guys think about this review. Let me know your review in the chat or in the comment section below. Of course, you know, be honest about it too. If you liked it, hey, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't. Be honest. But yeah, that's my honest review. That's Walker Dead's honest review. Check him out. Link is in the description for his YouTube channel. Show him some love. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
If you guys are curious, I am pretty much packed, for the most part, for my Florida trip. So I'm already rocking and rolling on that, without a doubt. I already got the suitcase filled, and I already pretty much got the consoles filled too. So we're ready to rock and roll on this bad boy. So.
Yeah. Before we go, I got one last question to ask you. Do you think Alicia Debnacare is going to leave the show?
I think she might. It seems promising to me.
Really? Then I can't wait to make that video. Woo!
Yeah, I think she will. It's not going to surprise me if she does, because she probably sees the ratings declining crazily as well. And so that probably gives her an incline to probably be like, you know what, I've been on for this long, it's time to call it. You know what I mean? This will be going on 7 seasons, you know, enough's enough, and the ratings are dropping like crazily. Yeah, I would want to leave as well. You know?
If it was me on the show, if I was on the show for a season, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well just go. Like Dakota. She's been on for a season, saw the ratings. Probably be like, you know what? Let me just leave.
Yeah.
If it was
Well,
me.
she even. Well, yeah, I mean, Dakota's actor, too, even said that she even saw the ending for Dakota, you know what I mean? You know, she basically
Oh, yeah.
she basically needed to die, you know what I mean? It was kind of rightfully so. You know, I mean, you don't want to say that to sound harsh or anything like that, but it was basically an end for her character, you know. There's not really much more you could do. Other than continue to be more fucking crazy and shoot more crazy ass people.
Pretty much.
You know, which I mean, you know, she can quickly go kill Charlie real quick. I'll be fine with that. You know, and then die. Then I'll really be satisfied.
Yeah.
But
I
anyways,
mean, yeah, we'll see what happens.
but anyways, yeah. So that is a review. You guys let us know what you guys think. Check me out on my social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Parler. Links are in the description. Check out my second YouTube channel for his reviews, and follow me on Twitch to be notified when I do go live and upload content. Don't forget the elevator game will be happening at 3 a.m. So do stay tuned for that. That'll be happening this upcoming week. I can't tell you what day exactly yet. Follow me on Twitter and join me on Discord, and I'll keep you guys posted on when that stream will be coming up. And then, of course, we'll be doing all kinds of different crazy content down there while we're down there. We'll be recording on our way down there and on our way back, all the good stuff. So just stay tuned, be active. Have post notifications on. You guys don't want to miss when we go live and upload content. All that good stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to miss when he does the stream.
So I'm gonna be doing as much as we can tomorrow night, with Super Batman Bitches, and then we might do. I may do another stream or two Sunday, possibly. I'm thinking I'm only gonna do one stream, maybe, and I'm not even gonna promise that one because the reason is I'm going to be driving for 20 hours, and so I need to get as much sleep as possible. And if I'm not mistaken, I get out at 5 o'clock on Sunday, so it's a little bit later than what I want to. So if I do a stream, it's going to be a quick stream, an hour and a half or something like that, and then I'm going to go to sleep. You know, I may go to sleep at like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night, and that's just because I got to get up very early. You know what I mean? I got to get up at 8 a.m. and rock and roll on the Florida trip. So I'm going to try to get as much sleep as I possibly can because I'm going to be the man driving. So it's going to be me. And then, of course, go get Super Batman Bitches. So
the elevator game, rated R. Rated R.
crazy. But yep. So that is the situation. Just keep active, and we'll keep you guys posted. And I hope you guys are having a great weekend. And time to get the Florida trip going. Let's get it. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Me and Walker Dead, we signing off. Peace.
As always, peace.
Have a good one. Stay safe. Much love.